What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon, and you already know what time it is. Ooh, Tipsy talk. Alright, people, I'm very excited about this Tipsy talk. Last week I started a interesting conversation. I feel it's very interesting. If you want to check it out, it's in the top one of these corners. I'll put a link. I was talking about how I invoice every 30 days, and I think I tried to go into the details, but I didn't go into as much detail as I think I needed to. And you know, some people say, oh, that's interesting, I might try it. Some people said they agree, and some people say that's crazy, which I respect all perspectives, because one thing I do is I promote people having their own opinion, building their business the way that they feel fit. That's my neighbor. Building their business the way that they see fit. What in the world, bro? What kind of loud horn is that, bro? I'm trying to see what kind of car that is. It was a truck. That's what you get with Tipsy Talks. Anyway, I promote people building their businesses any exact way they want to, whether it's their setup, their equipment, or whether it's the way they run their business. Now, I'm gonna try to talk about why I invoice my customers 30 days and why it will benefit me in the future. Now, it might be detrimental to me now, but I feel like it'll be more beneficial to me in the future. And hold up. I hope these gentlemen don't mind me using their names, because they probably, I guess they might want me to shout them out. I don't know, but I'm gonna preface it this, if I can find it. Shout out to my man Alex Harris, and he said 30 days I get my customers to cash at me right when I finish. I want my customers to treat me like a barber, pay me soon as I get out the chair. Yes, sir. And then Mr. Razul McGroin commented, facts. I feel the same way. I got a card on file. I charge before I roll out. Alright, so I want to talk about those two comments, right? And this is, like I said, 100% respect them. Shout out to them. That's their business. That's the way they want to build their business. Two reasons why I don't have the charge as soon as I get out the chair mentality. Well, one reason, I'm gonna quote the great Sean Carter. If y'all don't know who Sean Carter is, that's Jay-Z. The great Sean Carter once said, I'm a business. What did he say? He once said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man. And what that means is, he's not a guy in a suit working. He's actual business. And that's what you have to get the mentality about. Do you want to be that guy on the ground working forever? Or do you want to be the business owner? See, that metaphor that you use, I want them to pay me soon as I get out the chair. You're the barber. I want to be the owner of the shop and have barbers. You get what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I have to, even though I might be this one guy right now, I have to set my business up for the future, down the road, so that when I get to the point of having crews and people going out, there's no change. You know what I mean? I don't want to get to the point, like say I was running my business like that, boom, 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 hand to hand, quick interactions, quick invoices. If I got 40 customers I've been had, and they're used to that, then when I switch it, now they're gonna be like, whoa, what's going on? You're switching up on us, you know? And also from my end, I'm gonna have to get used to a different system. I create my system right now, so I'm already used to it. It might be 30, 40 customers right now, but eventually it might be 100. And are you going to get all 100 of those people to pay you immediately? I don't know. The second part of that was he got a card on file. Now, I know a lot of people do that, but that could be portrayed as a little evasive. You know, maybe that a lot of people, you got to think about this, right? You got to think about from the customer's perspective. Would you want, I mean, I guess people do that. I was going to say, would you want Verizon phone company to have your card on file and deduct the money every month? Some people do that, but I don't like that. Me personally, I guess that's not something I do. Only a few of my bills of companies that I trust, I have like that. But bills from companies, like if it's like a bill, like a cell phone bill, well, one month it might be this amount, the next month it might be an extra fee or something. I don't have those on automatic because I don't want to get surprised and my bill $300 and whoa, they take $300 out of my account. Whoa, slow your roll. So that's why I don't do that. I don't want to be evasive. If the person don't pay me, go into court. I mean, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. So if I treat that customer with respect, they should do likewise. And let me talk about this, right? Why do I send my invoices out 30 days? Like I said, I'm trying to build a future. I'm trying to build my company like McDonald's. And I know you're like, Seth, there's a lot of companies out there that you could build your company out of. Why on earth would you want to build your company after McDonald's? Let me break this down, right? Let me give y'all two examples of burger joints. If I asked you if you had a choice to build your company after either one of these companies, Five Guys or McDonald's, which one would you choose? I'm sure a majority of you guys would choose Five Guys. Five Guys, they charging $8 for a burger that everybody else charging $4 or $5 less for. They charging double the amount for a higher quality product, but it's essentially the same thing. It's a burger with cheese and lettuce. So everybody's like, yeah, if I can make twice as much money as everybody else and do less the amount of work, then that's what I'm gonna do. And so that's what a lot of lawn care companies out here do. They basically have a customer, right? And once they find their niche, once they find that particular customer that they really like, they hone in on that particular customer. And then they raise the price on that customer. So they basically isolate that type of customer, because if a person comes along and says, how much you charge to cut, and you're like, $80, they're like, whoa, that's way too expensive. But if you get somebody that got some money and a nice yard and you say $80, that's your type of customer. That's the high top tier class customer, right? Me, on the other hand, I want to build my business after McDonald's. Because, you know, McDonald's has a mix. See, think about this. Just the same way as those customers will go into that top tier restaurant looking to get a burger, and they realize, oh, this is way out my price range. So then they go to McDonald's and they get them a double cheeseburger for $1. You got the bottom tier customers. You feel what I'm saying? And usually you say, well, that bottom tier customers is held is taken care of by a low baller in the lawn care industry. And then you have that middle range, everything in between. I build my business for all levels of services, just like McDonald's. McDonald's has the double cheeseburger for $1. You know why? It's not because the double cheeseburger is the best burger around. If you want the best burger around, you go pay the $8 and get that Five Guys. What that double cheeseburger is, it pulls you in. It gets you into the McDonald's restaurant. And then once people get into the McDonald's restaurant, they're looking around like, wait a minute. Y'all got Big Macs? Y'all got quarter pounders? Y'all got bacon, Angus, whatever? Maybe I should try one of that. Hey, it's only $2 or $3 more. Why not? But see, McDonald's then pulled you in. And see, that's how I build my business. What's your double cheeseburger? My double cheeseburger is my Mowing. My Mowing, I mean, technically, it might be a little upper price. I would say it's average price. But for the price I charge and the work that I do, I cut yards. You get what I'm saying? Quality. And so, as much as you don't want to believe, anybody can cut a yard. I know you're like, oh no, I got this Skag, I got this Gravely, I got this Toro, I got this Rice Stander. There's no way that a person with a 21-inch push mower can outcut me. There's no way. I didn't say they could outcut you. I said they can cut just as good as you. They might not do it as fast. It might take them twice or 3 times as long. But they could get their yard looking just as good as you got that yard looking. That was me. That was me when I started. That's most people when they first start off. 21-inch push mower out there pushing these yards. But I was meticulous. If I had to go over yard 2 times, take my time, mulch it up, I'd do it. But I get that yard looking just as good. And what I'm trying to say is that while you out here thinking that you can charge these outrageous prices to cut somebody's yard, somebody else can charge half the price of what you're charging and still do just as good as the job. The customer doesn't matter. They don't care what you use to cut it. They don't care how fast it takes you to cut it. All they care about is the result. They just care about does it look good. They don't care if you was out there for 8 hours. And I say all that to say is that when you have a business, your mowing should be your double cheeseburger. There is no specialty to mowing. I mean, of course you want it to look nice, but you want that price to be reasonable. Where you might want to charge more is in the specialty stuff. Hedging. Hedging, that takes some skill. I mean, yes, anybody can hedge. A lot of times people jack hedges up, but take some skill. And then the better hedge trimmers you have, the more cleaner results you get. I found that out. I used to use Bilt hedge trimmers. Now I use Echo. Big difference. Then when you get into cutting down bushes, you gotta have skills in chainsaws, or hedging a tall tree. You gotta be able to get on a ladder, or edging, or different things of that nature that takes skills. Those things require knowledge and experience, and with those things you can charge more. But mowing, as far as per rate hour, should be on the lower end of your totem pole. That's your double cheeseburger. That's what gets people in the door to start looking around and say, what else do you do? Oh, I do this, I do that, I do this. Even though my double cheeseburger price is here, those prices are up here. And that's how I say I build my business around like a McDonald's, because Five Guys does one thing. They just mow grass for a lot of money. Do they make a lot of money? Yeah. But they don't make as much money as McDonald's. and I say all that to say, back to the barbershop reference. If you think about a barbershop, right? In that barbershop, it's probably a whole bunch of guys that's doing it the same way it's been done all the time. Somebody comes in the barbershop, they sit in a chair, they get their hair cut, they get up, they pay the guy, and he walks out, right? Somewhere in the back or somewhere up front, there's this guy doing it differently. There's this guy who's setting up appointments online. He got an Instagram. He got the square. He got people swiping, or you could pay him online or somehow like that. He's trying to be innovative and step up. And while doing it the regular way, is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to sit down, they get up out the chair and they pay you, that's 100% fine. But when you get ready to step your business up, if that's your plan, now you're going to have to reconform yourself to this new system. And for me, let me break this down even more, bro. I have at least like 40 customers now, at least. I haven't counted in a while, but at least half of those customers are on monthly payments. Monthly. Some of them just until the end of the lawn care season, but a majority of those people pay me throughout the winter time, right? So the whole 30 days thing, right? The whole 30 days thing is not just, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're waiting. It's setting up a system. First, I ask the customer if they want to go monthly. Then I ask them if they want to do the payment plan, which it goes all the way until February of next year. So now, while I'm getting paid less during the summertime, while I'm actually doing work, I'm getting paid over the winter time. Now, I'm not getting paid as much as I would get paid during the summertime, but I'm still generating income over the winter. And where this comes from is I had my mentor. he used to do a lot of commercial accounts, and he was telling me how the commercial contracts go. You know, they kind of set it up and then they split it up into 12 months. So he's getting paid even when he's not working. And that's how, because most commercial places are like a consistent payment every month. They don't want to be, oh, it's this month, this month, this much this month, that much this month. They want that nice consistent payment. And so I said, man, you know, I'm pretty sure residential people were like that too. So I started trying that out on a few people, and next thing you know, like I said, half my customers are on that every 30 days. So when I say I get paid every 30 days, it's kind of consistent with my monthly people. My monthly people are paying me every 30 days, so I said I might as well charge my regular people every 30 days too. So that's kind of how it came about, if that makes more sense. But if you want me to break that down, send me an email. I could kind of explain to you or send you a sample, selfdesignsurgeon@gmail.com, of what this little plan look like. And if you want to use it, you can use it. But hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Yes, sir.